Alright guys, it's Luke. Hope everything's good. Hope you guys are enjoying. For those who's using the automation system, hope you guys are enjoying it. Usually, automation system is really hard to set up, but like thanks to exclusive Luke, he just made it like bread and butter. Like literally, cannot get any easier than that. So let's get started. I have my shisha with me, so occasionally you might hear me smoking it. So alright. So first, before we do anything, I want you to log in using your Tradingview account and then go on any ticker you want. For example, NQ, right? Click NQ. This will show you the continuous contract. And a really nice tip that you can use is if you come next to the buy and sell button, there's this small little button, right? Go over it and it will tell you that continuous futures, blah, 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 but it's used for charting, but the NQU 2024 contract will be used for that order placement, alright? Okay? So we will be using NQU 2024 for it. NQ, right? Now let's say I want to trade gold. I go on gold, and you might be like, oh, which gold do I use? Is it G? Is it U? Is it M? Blah blah blah. It's okay. Come back here, hover over this, and it will tell you the exact contract that is being placed on. So it's GCQ 2024. All right, let's go on CL. You can see that it will tell you that CLQ 2024. So again, all of them are Q right now, I think. Not all of them, but let's see. So I'm gonna set up my XFA and another account, I think. Maybe an MFFU account. I don't know if I'll do it today, but we'll see. So first of all, you're gonna go to indicators, invite only. You go to Shisha Trade Sweep Strategy by Fully Automated. You click on that, and you will get this populating on your chart. You turn it on, and everything is done. You don't have to change anything right now, but there is a new few updates that you might want to take into account. So he beautifully exclusive Luke he were able to add for us contracts, max trades per sweep, take profit, min TP, stop loss, max TP, max stop loss. And if you cover on this, you can see we have previous session high, we have max TP, previous session high or low, previous or current session high or low, whichever comes first. All right. And for the stop loss, we have these. We're probably gonna go over them now before I go into the automation. So here, contract size. If let's say you want to take a trade, you want the alert to trade for you 1 mini NQ, okay? Then you will enter 1 in here, okay? You will trade 1 mini. Now let's say you want to trade 1 mini and 5 micros. So you go here, you'll set that for 1. You will click OK. You go here, you add an alert. Just give it a name, let's say, so you don't get confused. Mini 1 con, for example. All right. You click OK, done. Now, whenever you get an alert on NQ, hold on, sorry. Let's delete that. And the reason I said delete that is because we're on NQ1. We want to go to this contract, so NQU 2024. This is a crucial step you guys have to do. So right here, okay, now we'll do the same thing. So one contract, I wanted to take 1 NQ mini, all right? I'll click add alert, give it that name, NQ mini, 1 contract. So just keep it for a future reference, and it should pop in your chart in a second. There you go. Now it will take, if we get an alert on NQ, it will take it on this, okay? I'm gonna disable it because it might take my, actually I can just keep it on for now. It will take 1 mini if it gets an alert on NQU. Okay. Now let's say I want to do 1.5 minis, so like 1 mini and 5 micros. Then you can go on MNQU 2024, so the micro NQ, and here you'll do the same exact thing. You'll just come back here, and let's say I want it to take 5 micros. Okay. Then I'll click that, click OK. Now it will take. Now I'll click that alert. I'll name this micro, and let's say it's 5 cons. So now it will, if I get an alert on NQU, it will take 1 mini. If I get an alert on MNQ, it will take 5 micros. Okay, that's the beautiful you want to do it. Or maybe say you just want to take 1 mini, like for NQ, you want to take your minis, but you want to trade only micros on, let's say, CL. So let's go on CL and check what thing it uses. It uses CLQ, so we're on CLQ 2024. And I want it to trade, I don't know, 6, 7 micros, or like, yeah, 6 micros, or let's just say 5 micros. Okay, you'll click OK. you click here, add that, and you'll just enable this. So CL, and you'll name it micro. I just pasted it so it's easy for me, right? So now here you will see it populate again. So if I get an alert for NQ, it will take 1 mini. If I get an alert for CL, it will take 5 micros. Okay, beautiful, right? So now you can customize it to whatever asset you choose. Maybe, you know, but not many people want to trade full NQ, full contract for CL. So they might have the preference of using 5 micros, and now you'll have the ability to do it from the comfort of your Tradingview account. Okay, etc. Let's say ES is a bit more heavy. It's a bit more heavy, right? So people may not want to trade 1 micro, or maybe because it's heavy, people want to trade 2 minis, 2 whole minis. Then so you will go to, what's it named, SU2 2024. So you're at SU 2024. That's for mini ES. And let's say I wanted to trade 2 full minis. Okay, I'll click OK. Click add alert. Name that, I don't know, ES mini 2 cons, and done. So now it will take 5 micros. If I get an alert on CL, it will take 1 mini. On NQ, it will take 2 contracts on ES. Okay, just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn these off. In fact, I'm gonna. Just 1 second, guys. Give me a second.
Paranın bitmesini bekliyorum. Etrafa sal. Tabii. Çok zaman önce yaşadım ya.
Alright, I'm back. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, let's continue, guys. Sorry about that. So yeah, I showed you guys how to set differently for each one. So right now I just wanted to trade maybe just ES. Okay, so I'm gonna go to ES24. We're already on it right now, and let's continue with the settings. So that was for the contracts. Now to show maximum trades, what's maximum trades per sweep? So now let's say we get a New York PM sweep, so sweep FEG, we take the trade. Let's say the market pumped a little bit and then went back down. It made another chosh, then it will take that as well. Okay, so it will take that. If you're in a trade, it probably won't take it, but if not, it will take the other trade until you hit your TP. Okay, but now let's say you only want it to take 1, right? So 1 per sweep. So if you go over these, it will tell you exactly what it says. So here it says maximum number of trades after sweep. Once this has been reached, future entries will be ignored until there's another sweep. So if I have it to 1, you will take sweep, chosh, FEG will take this trade. It will either hit your TP or stop loss, and it will not take another trade until we do another sweep. Okay, so it's better to do it on the 1 minute just to show you. Do not trade this on the 1 minute. I mean, you can if you want, but I just want to show you for visualization. So let's say here you have, for example, here we have a chosh, didn't sweep. This one swept. Okay, so I will sweep, chosh, FEG. It took the trade. Okay, and you got stopped out. It will, if you have this on 1, it will not do anything until it sweeps again. Okay, but if you have this on 2, then it will take this trade as well. Okay, so that's up to you how many you want. I prefer, I don't know, maybe 2. Like let's say you take 1 trade, you fail. Second trade, I would let it maybe run, right? Yeah, maybe the first one will fail. If the second one, maybe like as in this case, it gave you this whole move. So just getting stopped out for a few ticks and then missing out on this whole move, nah, I'll take this risk any day. So I'm gonna leave that at 2. I'm gonna choose the things I'm gonna be choosing. So here for take profit, you can leave it as whatever you want. You have max TP, you have previous session high or low. So if you choose previous session high or low, it will look for whatever the session high or low is. So let's say you have sweep, chosh, FEG. You'll enter here. If you have it at sweep session high or low, it will take profit here at London high, previous session high, which is London high, right there. Okay, it will close it. If you want to just target, I don't know, 300 ticks, then it will close the trade for you beyond session high. It will continue up to 300 ticks, so somewhere around here, okay, and like that, okay. That's pretty a lot of ticks. But or if you want to choose previous or current session high, then what it will do is it will calculate. Let's say, again, I have to show you guys what I mean. Let's say here, I think Luke will make a better video, but here let's have a look. So let's say we have a sweep, Chosh FEG, the bot will take an entry here. If I have this setting on, if I have previous or current session / current session high or low, it will check which one's closer. If Nuke AM is closer than the current one, is closer than the previous one, it will take profit here, okay? If you want it, but if let's say Nuke AM is higher than the previous session, then it will take the profit there, whichever is closer, okay? So that's a really nice feature you guys can take benefit of. I'm going to keep it max TP, and I'm going to choose max TP to be, let's say, 50 ticks, or like 40 ticks, or 40 ticks is $200, right? I'm going to leave it as 50 ticks. I think 50 ticks is good. Now minimum TP, if you set this to like, I don't know, let's say you want it minimum 50 ticks. Let's say you have this and minimum is 50 ticks, and you choose, let's say, previous session high or low, or the other one. Let's say here it will calculate. Let's say previous session high is there. It's 43 ticks, okay? So it will ignore this trade. Why? Because you set the minimum ticks to 50, right? So you're looking for 2 RR at least, okay? Not 2 RR. You're looking for to make at least 50 ticks. If the trade is too close, or like here, it will deny. It will ignore the entry signal. Okay, that's a really beautiful thing as well. So I keep it at 0, and I'm gonna choose 50. That's my personal settings. I'm gonna try on my XFA today, tomorrow, I think. And here you have options for stop loss. You have maximum stop loss. You have session high or low. You have internal high or low. You have session high or low, and then arrow internal high or low. Alright, so let's go ahead and read what they mean. Max stop loss is basically a static stop loss. Your stop loss would always be what is set at the maximum stop. So if you set your stop loss to 240 ticks, it will, and I choose maximum stop loss, it will, once your stop loss will be set at 240 ticks. Okay. Now say you want to make it, hey, when they stop bars talking, if you want to set a session high or low, it will say stop loss to current session high or low. So for example, if I choose this, it will put your stop loss, let's say you take this entry, it will put your stop loss here, and yeah, we'll put your stop loss exactly at session low, whatever the session low is. Or if you're shorting, you will put your stop loss at session high. And if you want internal high or low, basic, what does it say there? It says internal high or low, set stop loss to most recent high or low. So let's say here, if you choose this and you're going short sweep Chosh FEG, let's say you enter here, your stop loss would be at the nearest swing high, so this swing high instead of this. There's not really much of a difference. This is session high, this is internal high. Okay. If you're long in, for this example, internal low and session low are the same as well. This is almost the same. This is is exactly the same. That's really nice. So let's say you have a big stop, like a big stop loss. Let's say you have, I don't know, like your stop loss is very far from the session high or the session low, then it will use the nearest swing high. Okay. That's also beautiful alert. And session high or low, then use it to this. So what this means is, here it says, if session high or low is more than maximum stop loss, set stop loss to recent high or low. Okay. So let's say I set here stop loss to be 100 ticks, or let's say I made it 50 ticks. Okay. And I set it to session high low, internal high low. Okay. So that means I'm going to enter here. My stop loss is 39 ticks. Okay. In this case, it will use session high, session low. It will use session low automatically. But let's say my maximum stop loss is 20 ticks. Okay. I entered here. My session low is 40 ticks. My maximum allowed stop loss is 20 ticks. Okay. So in this case, it will not use the session low. It will use the nearest swing low. Okay. In this case, it's again the same session low. Same session low and internal low is the same thing. Like swing low and the session low is the same thing. But let's say there was another swing low over here. Let me try to see if I can see. Let's stay here. Let's say this is session low. This is internal low. It will put your stop loss here, okay? To save you some risk. Because sometimes, I don't know, like CPI days, you'll have a big stop loss, so it will use the nearest swing low if you're long in. Really beautiful, really advanced entry. A really advanced coding right there. So I'm gonna leave it for my stop loss, and I'm gonna give it, I don't know, sorry, I'm gonna put it at session high or low, and I'm gonna give it a maximum of, let's say, 400 ticks, okay? That means if I'm taking 5 micros on like NQ, it will make me, it will cost me only $1,000, which is the daily limit on Topstep, okay? So I'm gonna leave it like that. But of course, session low or high, maybe much less than that. So in this case, let's say we took this trade here. Take my entry here, while it will take the stop loss right here at session low, okay? But let's say my entry was around here, like around here, but it's allowed to do maximum of 400 ticks. So let's say my entry was right there. It will allow it to be here, okay? It will stop me out right there, even though session low is here, okay? I don't know if it sounds confusing, but you guys get the idea. I'm gonna leave it as premium session high. I'm gonna put a maximum TP. I'm gonna put it 50 stop loss session high. I'm just gonna choose this for the sake of it. You guys can choose it because I'm on micros, but if you want training minis, of course, adjust this to however much your daily drawdown is. Max trades, okay, I think we did everything. Here it's gonna take 5 micros. Maximum trades per session 2. Yeah, so just like that, minimum TP, just confirming. Alright, so I'm gonna go on to NQ. I'm gonna set the alert to NQ, and that is just one time. You don't have to keep changing it. Like I said, you click add alert. I will just explain to you guys. So that's why a bit delayed, not delayed, just a bit long. So I'm gonna say NQ 5 micros. Okay, I'm gonna click create. My webhook, I'm gonna change it, but I'm gonna click, let's delete that webhook because we're gonna make a new thing. Turn that off. You guys don't turn it off. I'm just gonna change it, just show you guys like a fresh start, just like as a fresh, someone who's doing this for fresh time. Okay, now it's done. Confirm it's 5 minutes, then, and you're done with the alert. The alert should show up here. Okay, now what do? Now we go to trade is supposed to go here. Once you log in, you click connect. You go to Tradingview, click agree. Not large banana, no. I connected to the wrong account. That's large banana's account. Shout out to large banana. So click agree, and I'm gonna choose this fake account. And now, here, come to this page. Okay. Here I'm gonna say Tradingview XFA, and here you can choose your account. Here it says Express, Topstep account, maximum strategy positions. How many positions you want at a single time? I'm gonna leave it as 1. So let's say you get an alert for let's say you have 5 alerts and you get all 5 at the same time. It will only take one of them, the first one. Okay. If you put it to 5, it will take all 5 at the same current time. Okay. Like concurrently, it will take all 5. Well, let's say you have two alerts at the same time, it will take 2 if you put it anything above 2 or 3. Okay, I'm gonna leave it 1 because I'm gonna be trading only 1 asset, 1 trade, 5 micros. I mean, you can't do any more micros on that kind of thing. You can't do more micros on NQ, sorry, on XFA, on top Tradingview, but on. So I'm gonna go with. You can choose 1 maximum strategy positions 1. That way it will just take 1. So if I get ES trade, it will take ES. If I get an NQ trade, it will take an NQ. If I get NQ and ES, it will only take the first one, because I can only trade 5 micros anyway. So I'm gonna click save. Now once you click save, it's done. You go to, you're done. So if you go to connected brokers, it will show up right here. Okay, now what do you want to do? You want to click on, again, on here. You should see your account there. Now, once you're in the dashboard, it will show you these things. You can click strategies. I'm going to delete the strategy. And we're going to do it together. I'm going to use the same things for tomorrow. So my new strategy, I'm going to say XFA Topstep, 5 micros. I'm going to give the same thing. I'm going to choose asset class for futures. I'm going to choose tickers. I'm going to allow any. I'm going to keep this as any. So any alert I get, it will take that alert. If you want to specify to only one, you can write there. Once you go to notifications, you click limit to notify. You can write your email. You can write, I don't know if it supports anything else. It supports more than email, so you can like write, you can write, I don't know, Gmail. You can write realcrap at Gmail. You can write multiple emails. So if you have multiple emails, you can write them all. I don't know if it supports phone numbers, but you can receive your email there. But you'll get spammed. I'm not gonna enter it. So you go to security, you leave that same. You go to options, you keep that same, and you click save, and you're done. Now here, you click on Trade with XFA, click confirm. Now here's where the interesting part comes in. You want to come here, keep this on, use signal settings on, choose auto submit, keep the name as, or if you want to change, you can change. Go to sides, choose both bullish and bearish, keep these as they are, disabled, connected broker, it will show your account, make sure this is off. Here's your account. Now you go to notification, again you can enter your email, you can go to tickers, leave it also as allow any ticker, go to asset class, futures, you go to Tradingview, trading window, in here you can specify the time, you can go down to America, you can add the times, I'm going to leave it as 12, 0, 01, let's say, so at midnight New York time it will start trading for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sean beautifully made more, so you can make more. Let's say you only want it to trade like this Wednesday, it will stop. Maybe you can like disable Wednesday here and put Wednesday here, and you can put it like from midnight to like lunchtime, because that's when the market, it was half day on Wednesday. I'm going to remove this, I'm going to keep it standard as is. Yeah, so you can here choose 4 p.m. because the top step is 4 p.m. where you should close your trades, 4:05, like 4 p.m. 5 minutes past. And make sure to choose p.m. So here you're supposed to be e.m. This is p.m. Okay. Then when you do that, you're ready. You go to position size. Here you do not have to. Here you can change. You don't have to touch anything. Why? Normally you would go to fixed quantity and you would write how many contracts you want it to take. But if you put this, then it will take one contract of whatever alert you have. If you put micros, it will take 1 micro. If you put minis, it will take 1 mini, whatever the trade. Okay, that is why keep this off. And the reason is because in our alerts we defined how many contracts you want per alert, per ticker you want. So for NQ we defined it for 5. Oh, it's supposed to be 1, but 5 is off. My bad. I put it for my 5 micro. I put it on mini. It's supposed to be micros. Good thing that I caught this. Oh my god! Imagine 5 minis on a XFA. So MNQU 2024. Oh my god! I think it took a shot. Did it take a shot? No. So here you go here. I put it 5 micros. Already said. If you don't want to use this, if you want to use the one in here, put this to 0. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it as 5. I'm going to come here, I'm going to leave it as it is, it's blank, and everything else stays the same. You don't have to touch anything, okay? It will alert, that thing will do anything, will do everything for you. The alert will do anything for you. So click save. Now you're done, okay? Now all you have to do is click enable, okay? Now, let's have a look, confirm everything. All right. So now it's enabled. It will say enabled here in green. He will show you the bearish and bullish example. Now what do you want to do? The final step is go to your web URL. Here will show you webhook. Don't click that, click the copy. Once you click copy, it will copy your thingy for you. Now you can go ahead and click save, add the alert that we deleted. So this was 5 micro MNQ. It will show up here. Let's double check the settings. So it will take TP at 50 ticks. It will put stop loss at session low or high. And yeah, now here you go to edit, you go to notification, you add webhook URL, you add you write the one you copied from here, click save, and now you're done. Okay. Now, if I get set up alert from my MNQ, it will take the trade for you. Okay, 5 contracts, 5 micro contracts. Now, let's say you're satisfied with this, but you want to add maybe another alert for micro ES. Okay, now we're done. Now everything is done. You don't have to do anything else. But let's say you later on in the day you decided, oh, I like ES, I want to trade ES as well as MNQ. Then just go to MS. Was it U 2024? And go here. Save, keep everything the same. Maybe the tick you can change it because ticks on NQ and ES different. So one tick on NQ is $5, but on ES it's 12.5. But we're using micros, so maybe you just want to maybe you want to just like use 16 ticks for like minis, or like 20 ticks, or like 40 ticks, 30 ticks. It's up to you. I'm gonna leave it for like 20. 6.5 times 10 is 60 times 20 is 20. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this as like, for example, 40 because I'm using micros. 40 is too much, to be honest with you, for ES, but still, let's keep that as such. 40 is actually not that much. That's not bad. Alright, so now I have 2 alerts, right? Let's say you went to sleep next day, like 1 week later, you decided you want to trade CL. You don't have to come back to this page, right? You can go ahead and close this. You can just, again, go on CL and add the alert as you saw, and you can configure it like you want on here. So you have nothing to do on here. The only thing you can do on Traders Post is go here and click on your trader thing, and you can click these 3 dots and you can check the trades. If you took any trades, it will show up here. Okay, that's the only thing you can do, but you already can see them execute on your chart anyway, or emailed to you. Yeah, that's about it, guys. I wanted this to be as informative as possible, and my shisha is burnt, so you guys owe me 2 shishas now. Right, so if you have any questions, let me know. I hope I explained everything clearly. We're gonna try to add auto break even. So let's say you sweep Chosh, you get here, and then your stop loss at session high, and let's say you enter here at the Chosh, and at 100 ticks, or like, because we're on MS, let's say at 5 points. At 5 points, you want it to move your stop loss to break even. We're working on that with Luke. He's doing it. I'm not doing anything, but yeah, he's working on that. All right, guys. All right, peace.